What's going on, everybody? It's your friend Will. We're back. This is the Memory Lapse, and we're continuing our series here of learning how to play Jeskai, like really learning how to play it and not getting salty about it. And we're going to try it now. Yeah, this is it, competitive constructed. So let's go. This is going to be the first of several, and hopefully we don't just spew thousands of gold here. I think we played, over the last two videos, four matches. Won them all. Felt pretty good. Identified a few punts that hopefully we can learn from to improve in this set of upcoming matches. And instead of just doing one match per video here, if they go quick enough, I'll do two. But if we hit a long control mirror, just for time, I'm gonna have to call it. All right, so this looks like a really good keep. We have turn 1 Retreat, turn 2 Island, turn 3 Sulfur Falls to have a Deafening Clarion. We've got Revitalize, Teferi. So we have a couple tools if they're an aggressive deck. This card is still, I think in all of our games that we played, this card has been pretty bad and we've setted it out. Alright, our opponent starts the Mulligan down to 5. That's not fun for them. Looks like they're on green-black, so that Nova's actually a nice draw. We're going to want to hold this for Carnage Tyrant if possible, because this is one of the only two answers we have to that card. Although they're playing Guildgate. Sacred Foundry. Alright, so we're just going to change the ordering of our lands here. Now if they play like 3-drop here, I mean if they play, I guess no matter what they play, we're going to Clarion. So they play nothing and they miss land drop. We're just going to kill their elves and send them back. Alright. They have nothing. But they made their land drop. Well, the argument for doing Clarion here is that next turn would be Vivian Reed if they have land. And considering that they didn't play a 2-drop or a 3-drop, I have to assume everything in their hand, and they didn't play a 4-drop, they chose to attack. I have to assume everything in their hand costs 5 or more, or it's just land. So I'm just going to get rid of this little elf boy here. I can't remember if they scryed I think they capped on top in their scry. Yeah, and it looks like they drew, are not finding land, and now they're thinking like their hand must be all expensive planeswalkers and stuff, so we need to get ours down. Alright, land. And I'm expecting they'll pass here. Play Steam Vents. So now they have to decide about, you know what, I should have played like Sulfur Falls. Then we'd have double blue represented. Although this still represents Ionize. And if they're not up on the latest lists, then, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, these Jeskai lists were playing for Ionize. They weren't playing, just going for it, yeah. Alright, so we're going to tuck this with Teferi. They're going to get their card. It's just a Jade Light. Maybe we actually go Teferi plus here. And then Essence scatter the Jade Light. Just for mana considerations, we plus this turn. Let them get one more card. Justice Strike is good too. Doom Whisperer. We could Justice Strike this, but I don't really want them activating a bunch in response. Yeah. So we'll scatter this. It also uses up all their mana for the turn. We'll save the Justice Strike for another turn where they get like 2 things down. Let's hope that they hit like land here. Alright, just a Secret Squire, that's fine. Yeah, so this turn, I think we banish this Vivian Reed. I kind of want to consider playing Teferi again to get the card. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. These must all be like Carnage Tyrants or Vraska 6s. I have to think. Wild Growth Walker. Oh, we may have to Wrath this board. Which we were hoping to avoid, but this helps actually. Sinister Sabotage is a great one. So we can counter this Vivian coming down. Alright, this is going to be kind of tight. The Vivian was annoying, even on their mulligan to 5. We just didn't find a counterspell before they had it. But we have 6 loyalty to Teferi. I think we can protect it fairly well. Ravenous Chupacabra. Yep. We're so close on Teferi here. The downside is that this lets them play Seeker Squire. Wild Growth Walker goes to 4. They can attack. And then we're basically just going to block the Wild Growth, chump away the Crackling Drake now, and then untap and Nova their board. I think with the 6 mana, if this was Carnage Tyrant, they would have certainly slammed it. I don't know, maybe not. This Carnage Tyrant's very good. What's their attack step? Looks like we're going to get a free block here. Yep. That is like about as good as it can work out for us. I don't know why they didn't play that first mid. Yeah, this is super awkward here. Vraska 6 on top, not a good sign. But hopefully these drakes are going to be enough then. I'm liking these drakes. So here they can slam a planeswalker, kill one drake, but we still get to protect Teferi. Yeah, we'll get to draw 2 cards. Oh. This is okay. Oh no, they do. Well, this is going to attack for 0, so it's kind of okay. Assuming they do it right. How rare that finality is actually a play against this deck. All right. Yeah, so we just Nova here. And the plan is that they don't top deck a Vraska's Contempt. All right. We got there. And they scooped very kindly for us. Okay, so against their build, we want the binding. I think we want the strokes for sure. Don't need Revitalize. Crackling Drake's a little meh. Thinking about whether or not to bring in Negate or Rao. They're probably going to leave in some of their removal. At least their Chupacabras, since they saw the Crackling Drakes. So I guess the question is, like, is Lava Coil better than Justice Strike? Is Lava Coil worth bringing in? They had Finality, and that was about it. But you know what? Lava Coil is probably better than Justice Strike against like a turn 2 1/3. That's the one thing that this Justice Strike doesn't remove. That's annoying. And maybe we actually take the Drakes out to dead their removal and bring the Negates in there. Let's try that. We're going to keep an expansion because I can, with the number of Planeswalkers they have, I can see it being useful to actually kill one. Alright, we'll keep this. And we'll just hope that they have kind of a slow start. Oh, here comes an elf. So maybe they'll just run us over before we get to Wrath. But if their plan is just a ramp, we can hold this Negate up. Oh, looks like they had... Alright, they do have a Wild Growth. Alright, so no turn 3 play. That's great for us. We're missing our second white source, but Chemister's Insight should get us to it. No turn 4 play. Looks like they're just going to go straight to Carnage Tyrant here. Or Vraska 6. Alright, Glacial Fortress is what we needed. But we're still just going to sit back on Negate and Chemister's Insight here. You know, we probably could have just gone to Teferi Plus and help Negate that way. Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, we totally messed up, actually. Because now we have to Wrath, and we're in the position where they get to follow up with a Planeswalker. Yeah, we messed up. We need to just play Teferi Plus and Negate last turn. I think we have to just hope they don't go Vraska 6, make a token. The Eldest Reborn. That's fine. We're plussing here because we want the mana. We might minus this next turn. Yeah, is only thousand-eyed. Well, this is something that we can use Clarion on. So yeah, we'll let it resolve. We want to make this land drop, so I don't want to discard it to Chemister's Insight. We don't want them bringing back Carnage Tyrant, so we're going to put this away and just hold up Negate and Disdainful Stroke here for anything big they might have. Or a Sinister Sabotage if it's like a full tap out. Alright, that one resolves. Still just want to keep making our land drops. Feels like we're at a pretty good spot, though. Obviously, we have like a full grip and an active Teferi. The next immediate threat is they're going to use Memorial to Folly here. So we need to dig to that next Wrath. So we may be flashing back or jumpstarting both of these Chemister's Insights next turn. Maybe we even do one now. There's a reasonable shot we're going to lose this Teferi, so we want to keep the backup. So I expect they're going to break the Memorial. It's got to be Carnage Tyrant, right? Yeah. If they had gotten Azoni, we would be blessed. Bingo. Alright. Let's make sure we do this the right way. Enable full control mode. All right, that's round one. Round two. And I guess now we're just going to discard one Teferi. The Eldest Reborn comes back. We'll negate it. All right, this scoop. Yeah, we have just a full grip. We made it past the Carnage Tyrant test. It was 22 minutes. That one went pretty long for a 2-0. So I guess we're going to call it here. Yeah, because I feel like the next one's going to put us well over, potentially over 50. It's too long. But yeah, 2-0, good start. I think we played pretty tightly. We made one mistake that game. We should have played the Teferi on turn 5 and plussed it. I think we would have been in a much better position. We probably would have seen 2 or 3 more cards because of it. Because we ended up having to delay the Teferi and then a further turn in order to wrath away the Carnage Tyrant. So, yeah. No, yeah, that would have been fine. Because actually, even more likely, they would have just slammed their Eldest Reborn, and we would have had the 2 mana to negate it. So, yeah, that was the one big mistake we made, and just misidentified that we didn't need to care too much about the 2 damage that Teferi would take putting it into play there. All that mattered was countering a Planeswalker or something like Eldest Reborn, which we would have been able to do. So, lesson learned. Just another little sequencing mistake, and it almost cost us, right? Those 2 turns ended up mattering a lot. But that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. A nice 1-0 start. And we will be back again soon with the next round.